Welcome back. Today we're going deep, not just into dating, but into identity. Because if you've ever spent more than a few minutes on a dating app, you've probably felt it. That strange pressure to look a certain way, to say the right things, to compete for attention in a sea of endless profiles. At first glance, online dating seems simple. Download an app, swipe through some faces, maybe get a match, maybe get ghosted. But under the surface, something deeper is going on, something psychological. Because the more time we spend in these digital spaces looking for connection, the more they start to shape how we see ourselves, and not always in healthy ways. So in this video, we're exploring 3 ways online dating can quietly warp your sense of self, and more importantly, how to stay grounded while still looking for real love. Let's dive in. Number 1, you become the product. Here's something most people don't talk about. When you're on a dating app, you're not showing up as a whole person. You're showing up as a profile, a static collection of pictures, prompts, emojis, and maybe a carefully written bio. It's not you, it's your highlight reel. And in that environment, something subtle happens. You stop just being you and start marketing yourself. Suddenly, your sense of self becomes tied to aesthetics. You start asking, which photos make me look more beautiful? Should I mention my hobbies or hide them to seem cooler? Do I seem too needy, too intimidating, too average? It's like personal branding, but for your love life. And while that might sound smart or strategic, it comes at a cost. Because when you're constantly tweaking and editing to get more likes, more matches, more attention, you slowly start to disconnect from your real self. You become more performative, less authentic. And when that becomes your default mode, even off the app, it can leave you feeling hollow. Because if the only version of you that gets attention is the curated one, what does that say about the real you?
Ever spend an hour tweaking your dating profile bio to sound witty, only to realize you sound like a knockoff motivational poster? Online dating's got us all acting like we're auditioning for a rom-com, but when you're overthinking every selfie, it's easy to lose track of you. Subscribe to our channel for weekly tips to stay true to yourself while swiping. We're unpacking how these apps mess with your head and how to keep your vibe strong. Don't let the algorithm define you. Let's jump back into why dating apps turn you into a product.
Number 2, your worth gets tied to matches. Let's be real, we all want to feel desired. There's nothing wrong with that. But dating apps turn that natural human need into a numbers game. A dopamine slot machine, swipe, swipe, match, validation, no match, silence, rejection, doubt. It's addictive because it taps into one of our oldest psychological cravings, the need for approval. But here's where it gets tricky. When your sense of worth becomes tied to how often your phone buzzes. You start checking the app more than you'd like to admit. You wonder, why did that person unmatch me? Why hasn't anyone swiped on me today? Is it my face, my age, my job? Without realizing it, you're outsourcing your self-esteem to a platform that profits from your insecurity. Because the truth is, dating apps are designed to keep you unsatisfied. If everyone found love on day 1, they'd go out of business. So the system feeds you just enough attention to keep you hooked, but not enough to feel secure. And that constant emotional roller coaster, it's exhausting. It starts to chip away at your confidence. Because the more you tie your identity to external validation, the harder it becomes to feel enough, just as you are.
Swiping through dating apps and getting 0 matches feels like showing up to a party where everyone forgot to invite you. Ouch, right? It's like your phone's saying, better luck next time, pal. But your worth isn't in those notifications. Sign up now to our newsletter to keep your confidence off the swipe roller coaster. Ready for more? We're about to dive into how these apps mess with what you actually want in a partner.
Number 3, you lose touch with your real preferences. This one's subtle, but it runs deep. The more you scroll through hundreds, even thousands of profiles, the more your brain starts to rely on patterns instead of connection. You swipe on the same type over and over, even if it never works out. Or you avoid people who don't fit your usual mold, even if they might be a better fit in real life. The app rewards quick judgments, not deep curiosity. You stop asking, could we connect, and start asking, do they look good in 3 seconds? And slowly, your preferences become warped by the algorithm. You're not choosing based on values or chemistry, and you're choosing based on what the app feeds you. This can cause real confusion later. You might go on dates and feel nothing. You might keep chasing a certain look or vibe that you think you're supposed to want. But deep down, it's not actually what your heart craves. And when your dating life becomes that disconnected from your inner truth, it's easy to start questioning, do I even know what I want anymore? And that question, if left unanswered, can spiral into a deeper identity crisis.
Ever swipe right just because someone's profile screams main character energy, even though they're not your type? Dating apps are like a candy store, and we're all grabbing the shiny wrappers. But you deserve real connections, not just shiny distractions. We're here to help you swipe smarter, not harder. Let's get back to the video for some real talk on protecting your identity out there.
What you can do okay. So now that we've unpacked all of that, what can you actually do about it? Let's bring it back to you. Here are 3 ways to protect your identity while navigating online dating. First, take regular breaks. Seriously, this isn't just a suggestion, it's a reset button. Step away from the apps for a few days or even a few weeks. Spend time reconnecting with yourself. Journal, reflect, revisit the parts of you that have nothing to do with dating. Ask, who am I when no one's watching? What do I truly value in love and in life? Second, reflect after swiping. Turn your app time into something more mindful. After a swiping session, pause and ask yourself, why did I swipe on that person? What was I really drawn to, their profile or how they made me feel about me? This simple habit can help you tune back into your actual preferences and avoid getting lost in the algorithm. Third, remember, you are not your profile, you are not your photos, you are not your witty prompts. You are a full, complex, evolving human being, and no app will ever be able to capture all of you, so don't let it define you. Look, online dating isn't evil, it's just a tool, and like any tool, it can either help or hurt, depending on how you use it. So use it wisely, use it consciously. And most of all, stay connected to who you are beneath the profile. Because in a world that wants you to keep swiping forever, the most powerful thing you can do is pause, reflect, and choose yourself. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.